State Facts Podcast Morning Show. I'm your host and Brother Deen. Wake up, pour up, roll up. Let's go. Your information source for all facts.
Oh no, backward.
Good morning. Sunday, March 29th, 2020. First and foremost, let's give our thanks to the most gracious, most merciful for allowing us another opportunity, because somebody didn't wake up this morning, or somebody lost their loved one this morning, or maybe last night. So let's give all praises and worship to the most gracious, the most merciful Creator, who forgive us for our sins over and over and over again, who don't judge us based on how we look, how we talk, how we act, or how we think, even for that matter. They judge us by our intentions in this life. They call this the dunya. This is the dunya for those who don't study, that some of us do study. This place was created so that man can be tested and tried throughout his duration here. So that go for everybody. This morning you have another opportunity, and I have another opportunity. All praise to the most gracious, most merciful, to right our wrongs from yesterday. So let's keep in mind that we only state facts. And right now, I want to just clarify something. I want to clarify why my podcast show is going the way it's going, and my conversations is what it is. I'm not too much into the playful clown, fool, monkey stuff. I'm not. A lot of people know that. But this for my new listeners that don't know that. We're going to get to the excitement. We're going to get to the things. But right now, today, March 29th, on this Sunday that we was blessed to see, those of us who woke up this morning, there is a monster at hand. State Facts Podcast Morning Show. I'm your host and Brother Deen. Wake up, pour up, roll up. Let's go. Your information source for all facts. There is a big, big monster at hand. Mankind is being threatened right now as we speak. So let's take this time out to think about what we can do. As I speak to you, there are people struggling, fighting for their lives. And as human beings, I feel like it is our duty to educate one another on these situations that's at hand, as much information as we get from reliable sources. That's one of the main things. The sources have to be reliable. We don't want to hear what you heard through the grapevine, because we all know that the grapevine is not the place to be. So, the first infant passed away. May the most gracious, most merciful protect the soul of the infant that passed in Illinois. Our prayers go out to the family. Our condolences go out to the family, and we're going to keep on sending them up. We're going to keep on sending them up for the strength of that family, because those are the ones who's suffering the most. Let's be honest and let's state facts. The president is planning on enforcing quarantine on New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. An executive order, I believe, don't quote me on that, I think it's an executive order to where he's going to enforce it. Him and the governor of New York, Mr. Andrew Cuomo, who's been really speaking out loud, and he's been My thing is, hold up. Excuse me. We just getting up here, right? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. My thing is, in these times right now, is no time for disagreements within the people, our leaders, within our leaders in this country. There's a struggle within this country. They can't come to agreement. I mean, like this, if you think about it, in some situations, it's not that you have to be the bigger man. And sometimes, when depending on the type of person or who you are, excuse me, depending on who you are, you don't have a choice but to be the bigger person. In this situation, the president have to be the bigger person and listen to the demands, the need of this person who's, it's like, this is my house, born and raised here. I know what we need here. Listen to me and give me what I need. That's all he can do. He's going to enforce something there. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Too many this, too many that. It's not going to work out. I hope you woke up on the right side of the bed. My coffee black, no sugar, no cream. I am up. Yes, sir. The first law official passed away today. Our condolences go out, yesterday, I'm sorry. Our condolences go out to his family, and our prayers go out to his family from this podcast and all my listeners, because we all pray. Far as the ventilators and what they need, like in New York, to go back to that. What I can't understand is all these warehouses empty or something? Do they only make them custom made or something? I gotta go back. See, I gotta go back. I gotta go do some more homework. I have a tight schedule here. I have a tight schedule. I have to go and see what's going on with that, because I mean, if they don't have, I mean, is it empty warehouses with no ventilators there? This is America. This is America. We backlog. We backstock. What is going on? If I had like $1 million and I wanted to buy $1 million, or $2 million, or $10 million worth of respirators, I guarantee you I can have them in 2 days. These companies who make these ventilators, or these companies who's being forced to make ventilators, who do not make manufacture ventilators, they are being pressured. This like taking the last shot in basketball. This like LeBron taking the last shot in basketball. Hold your fucking breath, because you don't know if he's going to dunk on you, shoot the three, make it, miss it, whatever. I hope you woke up on the right side of the bed this morning. I reposted something on Facebook today that somebody posted, and it was really, 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 really valid. She said, why is we keep talking about the death toll and not how many people survived? And I reposted on my page. And I'm going to look for it right now. If I can, if I'm fast enough, I'm going to look for it right now. Because I'm going to tell you who she was, who posted it. And it was perfect. Yet and still, some of these ignorant people, the majority is ignorant. So these ignorant people, they still don't realize how much, how many people is passing here. How many people, families is being, how many people, families is being humiliated by this government. Where's all these burials happening at? Why they burying all these people at? I hope you woke up on the right side of the bed, man. My motivation is when I wake up in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, when my eyes open up, and I know that is another opportunity for me to survive and to fight this thing. I want to pass the word on. I want to pass the message on. I want to let you know that there are people who survive this thing, who's surviving this thing. Remember, the body is made up of mental, physical, and spiritual. If you feed the mental, the physical, and the spiritual, you will be right back in the likeness of the most gracious, most merciful. You'll be right back in his likeness, just how he created you, back in your rep form. And as I'm telling you this, I'm talking to myself, because when I go back and listen to this and edit this, I'm going to hear these very words that I'm speaking to you. So do not give up hope. Protect yourself. Self-preservation. Protect yourself, then protect your family. Because protecting yourself is protecting your family. Justify with it. Let's clarify. Wash your hands often. This things we supposed to be doing anyway. When you cough, cover your mouth. When you sneeze, do it in the tuck of your arm. These things we already supposed to be doing. May the most gracious, most merciful make us amongst the ones who wash our hands, who sneeze in the fold of our arms. I mean, if you agree. Amen, if you agree. Italy passed 10,000 deaths. They have passed over 10,000 deaths, 10,000 human beings. Let me simplify this. 10,000 human beings passed away. In this day and time, in our lifetime. 919 dead on Friday alone. That was the most in history, man. 919 people. That's 1,000 in America. If I got $919, I'm going to tell you I got a rack. Globally, 650,000 cases. Hold up. 650,000 cases in America. This the one right here you got to hear clearly. 30,000 deaths. So this morning, I hope you woke up on the right side of the bed. I hope you hear this and apply these things. Well, just really accept what is happening. Not more time to get higher, get drunker. Take your time and call your Lord. That phone never off. It's always open. You follow all kind of traditions and trends. Follow this one. Traditionally, get on your knees. On side your bed with your elbows on your bed. Put your two hands together. And say your prayer. If you Christian, start with the Our Father. It's okay. That prayer was sent down from the most gracious, most merciful. If you Catholic, say your Hail Marys. And ask Allah for forgiveness when you finish, because that's the only way you know how to pray. And if you a street person, talk to him how you talk to him. I mean, see, man, if you agree. Let's go. I hope you woke up on the right side of the bed this morning. The coronavirus is serious. They calling it COVID-19. We're going to call it done when it's over with. But we have to survive this. This is the movies you've been looking at. When you were sitting there hollering about, oh, run, duck, hide, do this, do that. Now you inside the movie. You can hear yourself now. You should be able to hear yourself because you was expecting those actors to hear you. Listen to yourself. Duck, run. That means wash your hands. Cover your face. Stay inside. Yes, sir. I hope you woke up on the right side of the bed this morning. State Facts Podcast Morning Show. Your source for all information, straight facts. We don't cut it. Small business owners, reach me. I'm not reaching in. Reach out. Small business owners, reach me. I'm setting it. This is a platform for anybody. Anybody's who consider themselves as a brand. In these days and time, we need to stand up. This is where you make your move at, right here. State Facts Podcast Morning Show. I'm your host and Brother Deen. Wake up, pour up, roll up. Let's go. Your information source for all facts.